I feel like my entire existence is trying to make money. Or let's just say it is like the thing that I think about all the time. I feel like I've had this huge pressure on my shoulders my entire adult life. I'm 39 years old. I'm nearly 40. And probably since the age of like 18, it's been, how do I beat or break the system so that I can have lots of money without burning myself out, without being stuck in one place, so that I can have time, freedom to see the world or just do the things that I want to do, so that I could spend time working on a car that I've got, or multiple cars would be the dream. Having a garage, like a workshop with a lift and all the perfect, amazing tools, where I could just work on an old car, you know, that I've probably done an engine swap in. You know, I have a love for cars, but I've never really had any decent cars. Like the best car I ever had was a Honda Civic Type R. And to me, that was an amazing car. But really, in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to cars and all the amazing cars in the world, you know, that's just a toy. It's just a crappy little car, you know, in comparison. To me, it meant a lot. You know, so, you know, doing your hobbies, things you enjoy doing, not burning myself out, not working for someone else, being my own boss, you know. But I don't know if I've got ADHD or something, but one, I've never made any money in my life. I don't have any money in my life. Fortunately, I don't really have any debt, which is great. So that's a positive thing. A lot of people have horrible amounts of debt, and at least I don't have to deal with that. I live in Germany with my German girlfriend, and we live in a flat that is below her grandparents. And the flat is actually part of, it's like a house split into two, basically. The top floor and the basement. We basically live in the basement. And the flat belongs to my girlfriend's mum and her sister. It was kind of given to them, and it's been sort of derelict for ages. I'm from the UK, my girlfriend's from Germany, and the easiest way for us to be together was if I moved to Germany, I moved in here. We've been together for such a long time. I've not, like 7 years, a few weeks ago was our anniversary. I know basically no German. And I think the reason I know no German is because I would have to make space in my brain for learning German. And I'm like, I don't have the space. Because when I'm thinking about my life or my future or things that are important to me, it's about trying to come up with some fucking idea to make money. Literally, that is all I can think of. I work a part-time job, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as a delivery driver. And I basically deliver ice cream from a really cool company. I kind of reached out to them because I was eating a lot of their ice cream. And they make, it's like homemade, all natural ingredients ice cream, and it's just absolutely delicious. And I get free ice cream, which is amazing. Not great for the waistline, but yeah. But anyway, I work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I get Tuesday and Thursday off. And with that time, I am probably procrastinating so much, spending a lot of time in my head. Also, you know, in trying to enjoy my life, spending time with my girlfriend, who I absolutely love. The one thing in my life that I've absolutely nailed, and that is a partner. You know, I don't I don't mean that in the there wasn't like a pun or anything like that. I mean, I've just got that down, so I'm very grateful, but it's hard sometimes to see the wood through the trees, right? You forget how lucky you are, and you're always focusing on something else. And for me, that thing is money. The one thing I would love to do is to take financial burden away from my girlfriend completely and have something for myself. For the longest time, I'm qualified as a personal trainer, and I have been since the age of 30. Like I said, I'm 39. And for the longest time, I was like, I want a fitness business. I want it online so that I can be anywhere in the world. I want to make really good money with it. I want to help men, like-minded men, lose weight, get fit, focus on their health, and just have like a community of guys that I'm sort of leading. And yeah, that's for the longest time, that was what I wanted to do. And that is still there, but I just can't do social media. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Reels, short form video, whatever, YouTube, like, no idea. It's just not my strong point at all. I think I'm a coach. I think I'm a coach. I like to think that I connect really well with people. I'm a people person, right? But I'm not a marketer or all these other things that you need to be to build an online fitness business and have it be successful. I've looked at so many things as a way of like, because I think if I had enough money, I don't think I would be a coach. I think I do love connecting with people. And if anyone came up to me and had a conversation with me and wanted to pick my brain over stuff, I would give them all the time in the world. But I don't want to fight over airtime on social media. I'm just not interested. I just hate that. So I know that I'm not a bad person when I say, I think if I just had enough money, I would just retire. I would travel the world, me and my girlfriend, and, stay close to my friends and family, support them all financially if I could. But I wouldn't be a fitness coach, I don't think. I don't think I'd be doing that. Saying that, I've never had a fitness business. I don't know what it's like, really. I have taken clients through transformations, and those are so rewarding, and I absolutely love it. And anyone I've worked with, not anyone, that's a massive lie, but a lot of people I've worked with, because I worked on the gym floor as well, have said I'm a great coach. And I think I'm quite a personable guy. I've got friends who like me a lot. I've been a best man 3 times. I think that says something about me, that people like me, I guess. But I'm so stuck in my life, and I know that a man's value often comes down to how much money you can make, and I make nothing. I have no money. I have nothing to show. But I know I've got so many qualities that some men who make millions really struggle with. I know how to treat my girlfriend. I know how to look after her. I know how to make her happy. I know how to make her satisfied. All those sorts of things, which I know a lot of men can't do, perhaps. But it's really difficult for me sometimes to look at that and think, you're enough. You're enough. Because I know I have to make money. I just don't know how to do it. And every option, I procrastinate so hard. I'm like, that's a good idea, I'll do that. And then I try it, doesn't work out, and then I scrap it and I do something again. And that cycle just repeats and repeats, and I know it's a huge problem. It's very similar in my training at the gym. You know, I love the gym. I've been training in the gym since I was 20, so nearly 20 years. And I will never give it up. I love it. But I jump from one program to the next all the time. I flip-flop all the time. I never do anything for more than, say, 3 months. Like, because I'm like, maybe this will have better results. Maybe I should try this again. Yeah, that was great. That'll be better for me. And it's like everything in my sodding life, you know, especially when it comes to ideas about what my career should be, etc. I'm like looking at my life, I'm like, I'm 40 next year, you know. There's no time for this. Or I feel like there's no time for this. I think Gary Vee would be like, you're still young, you know. I think he said, like, where was he when he was 35? He was like selling wine or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like maybe I should just give up and just accept that I'm good at many things, but making money isn't one of those things. But I cannot just go full time earning a crappy living. You know, I'd rather be working part time, living in a flat, rent free, and have more time to myself than spending most of my days working. You know, don't get me wrong, I still do about 30 hours a week because my delivery days are long. They're like sometimes 12-hour days, 10-hour days. Anyway, this is just talk. I'm just talking, I'm just sharing. I think I'll post this video. Maybe I'll stick it on YouTube. We'll see what happens. Don't know what I'd call it. Maybe it's the midlife crisis. Is this a midlife crisis? Am I getting to 40? Is this midlife? Well, I guess it is for some people. Some people live till 80. That's probably, yeah, midlife. That sounds about right. Damn, midlife crisis. But aren't you supposed to get a Porsche? Jesus Christ. I drove a Renault Clio. Where am I going to get the money for a Porsche? Alright, let's call it there. Anyway, if you've got any advice for me, let me know. Cheers, speak soon.